guys, how are you doing? You're highly welcome back to Ezinne's Kitchen. You're highly welcome. If today is your first time of seeing my video, you're so welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. And to my new and old subscribers, you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, on today's episode, we're going to be cooking a very mouth-watering recipe. Oh, this recipe is not our regular Nigerian jollof rice. It is a very delicious one, very delicious rice. Okay, so it's called tomato rice. It's non-fried. I did not fry anything here. Okay, it's called non-fried tomato rice. Very healthy, very delicious, very good for this Xmas season. Yes, so guys, by me looking at the thumbnail, you know it's so delicious. We're going to be having it with our pepper, turkey, and our vegetable mix. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, I would like to introduce you guys to our ingredients. So let's get started. Guys, for this recipe, I'm going to be needing my fresh tomatoes. Please don't use paste or any sort of tomatoes. We are needing only fresh tomatoes. Okay, my tuna cubes. I have my salt, a teaspoon of salt, my chicken seasoning powder, my curry, a teaspoon of that, a teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of oregano, 5 bulbs of onions, and cloves of garlic, ginger, and yeah, we have to be using like too much onions for this recipe. If you're not a fan of onions, sorry, this recipe is not for you. Okay, so I'm gonna be needing 3 turkey wings. Yeah, very big ones. And of course I have my shrimps. Yeah, and for the pepper sauce, I'll be needing 3 fresh plums tomatoes and 2 red bell peppers, 1 habanero pepper, and 1 red onions. And I forgot also to introduce my pepper earlier on. Yeah, so for the rest, I'm going to be needing my basmati rice. You can use brown rice for this recipe. If you're on diet, you can use brown rice. Okay, so guys, next I'm going to be needing my olive oil. Yes, you can use any oil of your choice, but I prefer olive oil for this recipe. Okay, yeah, so here I have my spinach. You can use ugu leaf, green leaf. Yeah, as for me, green is always the best. Guys, over here I washed my plum tomatoes. Okay, so I have to wash everything extremely well. Yeah, so after washing that, I cut everything into big chunks. Yeah, so we're not going to be blending, guys. We're not going to be blending. So I washed everything including my habanero pepper. I washed everything together and I cut everything into chunks and I introduced them into this pot. When I'm done cutting the tomatoes, I introduced them into my pot and I added a little bit of water, and of course the water will help it to cook very well and nicely without burning. Okay, guys, next I introduced my habanero pepper and I covered the pot, placed on my cooker, and allow that to cook for at least 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah, so guys, we're going to allow that to cook for at least 10 minutes. Okay, so while that is cooking, I'll go ahead and wash our rice. So let's go. So I'm going to place my pot here and introduce my rice. So I'm going to cover that up and let it cook. So I'm going to allow that to cook for at least 12 minutes. Yeah, so while that is cooking, I'll go ahead and cut my turkey. It's always easy to cut this when it's frozen. So guys, I am done cutting the turkey. So it's in big sizes. Okay, so I'm going to throw them in here. Next, I'm going to introduce my chicken seasoning powder, our curry, just a teaspoon of curry, teaspoon of oregano. If you don't have oregano, you can use your thyme, okay? Half a teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of salt, and of course our nut cube. I'm adding just 2 of that. So next I'm going to slice just this onion and 4 cloves of garlic just to season the meat, okay? 1 onion and 4 cloves of garlic. So guys, I'm ready to cook. I've added my chopped garlic and my onions, yeah? So I'm ready to cook. As you can see, our rice is done parboiling. So I'm going to remove that. And place my pot of meat. You can use chicken, you can use beef, any meat of your choice, okay? Any protein of your choice. Guys, as you can see, our tomato is still boiling. We're going to allow that to boil. Guys, this smells so good already. Like the smell of this habanero pepper with the tomatoes, it's enough to make this sauce, honestly. But we need the meat stock. So guys, next I'm going to be blending my onions, my garlic and ginger. So guys, I had to parboil 1 more cup of rice. The smell of this tomato and this pepper, yeah, God, I needed to parboil more rice. So over here I am about to blend my onions, garlic and ginger. So I blended everything so smoothly. I don't want to see any particles in my food, like particles of onions and the rest, okay? Just want to have our tomatoes showing up in our food, yeah? So for this reason, I'm going to be mashing this potato. I'm not going to be blending this. Please don't blend. You have to mash it up. If you have potato masher, use it to do this. If you don't have, gently pound this in your mortar. Don't pound it so hard, please. Just do that exactly the way I'm doing it now, okay? So guys, I am done mashing that right now. I'm done pounding that right now. So next I'm going to be cutting and blending my pepper. I'm going to be blending that roughly as well. Over here our turkey is done cooking, okay? So I transferred the turkey to a big bowl and I sifted the turkey stock. I don't want to be having any particles inside this turkey stock, okay? So I sifted it and I introduced it back into the pot. So guys, next I'm going to be adding our onions, garlic and ginger paste, yeah? So after that I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of curry, a teaspoon of chicken seasoning powder, oregano, a teaspoon of salt, my 2 seasoning cubes, guys. Next I give it a very good stir, yeah? So after stirring I added my mashed tomatoes, but I didn't add everything, okay? I added just a little bit for now. So I give it a very good stir. And afterwards I added my olive oil. I'm using 5 tablespoons of olive oil, and of course my rice, my parboiled rice. And next I added the remaining mashed tomatoes. So I stirred everything very well, extremely well, okay? So afterwards I covered it to cook. Guys, we need to cook this for at least 20 minutes, okay, on a very medium heat, yeah, so it doesn't burn. So please don't cook on a very high heat, it burns so easily, okay? While that is cooking, I'll go ahead and fry my pepper sauce. So first I added my olive oil and my blended peppers and tomatoes, okay? So I cover that to cook for at least 10 minutes. Yes. So guys, next I checked if our rice is done cooking, but we still have some water left in there, okay? So we have to let everything dry completely. After 12 minutes of cooking, I added my shrimps and my nutmeg. I added a teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of curry powder, and of course my chicken seasoning powder, and my oregano and a cube of Knorr. Yeah, I didn't add salt to this, guys. Everything here contains salt, so I don't need more salt. So I give it a very good mix and I cover to cook for an extra 7 minutes because of the shrimps. So over here I checked if our rice is done cooking, and guys, we are done cooking. The rice is ready, and look at that, it's not soggy. Yeah, so this is what we are looking for, and we've gotten what we want. Okay, so we are done cooking. So next I'm going to be transferring that to my workspace. So over here our pepper mix has been cooking for 7 minutes, so we are done cooking that. So next I'm going to be introducing my turkey, my parboiled turkey. So I added everything and I gave it a very good mix. Like, you need to mix it very well so that they can marry each other. So guys, I am done mixing and I transfer that to my workspace as well. So to my clean pot I added my spinach and my fresh tomatoes, okay? So, and of course I added a little bit of salt. Guys, when I'm done adding everything, I'm going to cover my pot to cook for 3 to 4 minutes, okay? So guys, after 3 minutes of cooking, this is what we have here. So we are done cooking and it's tasting time. So guys, we are done cooking. First of all, we have to pray. So let's give it a taste. I have my vegetable here, my rice, my shrimp, and my turkey, my pepper turkey, okay? Oh God. So I tag this recipe to whom it may concern. Yeah, because not everybody loves onions. Yeah, I know of a friend who doesn't like it. So if you don't like onions, this is not for you. I'm sorry. Oh guys, this tastes so yummy, like so delicious. Oh God. So delicious. This is not our normal, this is not our Nigerian jollof rice. So this is tomato rice, very yummy. If I say this one now, some of you may come to attack me. Yes, it is sweeter than Nigerian jollof, very sweet. I'm very serious, so I'm very serious. Yeah, it's very delicious. Just try this recipe this Xmas. Try it out. The turkey. Our shrimps. Guys, try this recipe. Our vegetables. This turkey is too spicy, very. I have to go and sit down to finish this, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying with me throughout this video. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor and prepare this for yourself. Just give it a try, okay? Prepare this for your family this Xmas, like prepare it for your family, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. I love you. Bye-bye.